Hey everybody, it's Ashley and I have another Not Too Shabby Design team project to share with you. Today I'll be making this sweet little Christmas card and I have a little process video to show you how I made it. I just am so excited about this little oven. It could not be cuter. I'm in love with the Lawn Fawn oven, so I thought I would paper piece it. And I also thought I would use the new little die that makes the oven open. And it is so incredibly cute. I just cannot even believe it. I just keep opening it every time I walk past the card in my craft room. So I'm going to get started with showing you the products I used. I will link them all below. They're all from Not Too Shabby. And if you do head over, you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl to save 10% on your order. So this is Beast Friends, and I used 3 of those cute little Yetis. This is the Lawn Fawn sprinkled with joy, and of course I use the oven and some of those super cute little baking elements. And then I also use that little open me sentiment there. And also I cut apart the Christmas wishes and I used the sweet and wishes for the inside of the card for the sentiment. I used the Lawn Fawn Bah Humbug for that little bow there. And then also the Lawn Fawn set Love and Breakfast just for that tiny little bow. It is so perfect to do little pigtails, so that's always my favorite. Then I used this add-on die for the little Sprinkled with Joy oven. And so here's the stamp set, and then this allows you to be able to open the oven. Here I'm just showing you how it opens. I just cannot get enough of that. It adds that cute little tag and that little towel there, and oh my goodness, I love this die so much. Then I'm going to share the other dies that I used. I used the Lawn Fawn cross stitch rectangle stackables, and then I also used one from my stash, which is just a rounded stitched rectangle die. I used the MFT plaid papers. It is the Merry and Bright set, and it's really, really cute. I love all of the fun Christmas colors with the added pink and lime green. And then I also used this set. It's older. It's by Lawn Fawn, and it's the Let's Polka in the Dark. And I just used the red to make the little polka dot paper pieced oven there. And then I also used some doodlebug twine just so that I could tie on that little open me tag there. I used some doodlebug glitter. This is the sugar coated, the coarse glitter. And of course my Wink of Stella pen. So I am going to get started with the process video, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So I'm starting out by stamping out all of my little images, and these little Yetis are so incredibly cute. I will definitely be using these a lot on my channel over the Christmas season, and I'm just showing that I'm going to be doing some paper piecing. So I'm also going to do the oven, so I stamp it onto the cardstock and then also onto the pattern paper, and I'll show you after how we'll use that. And I actually dropped my stamping block on top of that oven, so I had to restamp it. I was going to edit it out, but I thought I would just leave it in so that you guys can see that everyone makes mistakes, and it's not always like perfect the way it shows in a process video. I definitely run across little oopsies and mistakes like everyone else, so I wanted to leave that part in. So I am just stamping out all the rest of these super cute little images. I don't even end up using everything that I stamp out, but I use almost all of it. And now I'm just cutting it out, and I'm going to show you how I do the paper piecing. So for the little bow, I just cut it right out since it was just completely that red bow, and I do just glue it on there to the white cardstock to give it make it sturdy. I cut out the little scarf, and now I'm just trimming out that little bow, and then I'm going to show you how I do the oven. So I'm coloring in all the little bits here that are going to be silver, so I'm making them look like a silvery gray color. And I use C8, C4, and C2 to do that. And then I'm going to cut out all those little bits and glue them onto this red part. Since the red part is the main part of this, it's easiest to cut out these other portions. Now I'm using Y38, Y35, and Y32 for the oven. And this was super tedious to do, but it looked so cute when it was done. It was totally worth it. I love cutting out and fussy cutting things, so it's totally up my alley to do paper piecing. I know it's not everyone's thing, but if you don't mind doing it, it's totally worth the effort because it just looks so incredibly cute paper pieced. And of course you could just stamp the whole oven onto a pattern paper and leave it that way and it'd be cute. I set my stamping block on top of it as well just to help it adhere to the oven with all the little pieces. And now I'm just giving them those cute little brown faces or blue faces, and I am adding on some glitter. So I just took my little glue pen. It's so perfect to get all the little spots that I want with the glue, and I'm just adding the glue right on top, and these guys look so cute, glittery. They just look fluffy and you just want to squeeze them, and I'm so excited how cute it turned out. I wasn't sure if it would work, but I totally think it did. What do you guys think? I think it looks really cute with the little glitter, and in my opinion, you can never have too much glitter, especially on Christmas cards. So I will link those pens below. They're amazing for adding glitter, and it stuck really, really well. And then instead of having that little mug in the little Yeti's hands, even though I love the mug so much, I wanted him to be holding one of the baking things. So I have him holding that little jar of vanilla icing. And I'm going to pop dot that. So I'm just kind of setting them out the way that I want them to be. And I pop dot that little vanilla frosting up. And then I just add on that little bow. And then I'm just going to start to color up some of my other images there. Basically, the idea for this card is every year for Christmas time, my mom and I make cookies, and we make a ton of cookies. We call it our cookie baking day, and I'm so excited because it's starting to get near when we do it. And my husband actually has the week off this year so that he's going to be able to come along because he came last year and he just made us laugh the whole time. It was so fun. So this is kind of like what my idea is for this cookie card. I'm going to be giving this to my mom on the cookie baking day. We always give cookie baking gifts. So like we'll buy each other something cute that we can use for baking our cookies. And so I just have this super cute one with the bow, which is going to be my mom. And then I'm going to be that cute one peeking up from behind the oven there. And then that's my husband with the frosting. So I just think it's such a cute little scene. I love to do scene cards, and this one is just no exception. I love it so much already. So I'm just fussy cutting out all of those little pieces and pop dotting on those little pigtail bows. And now we get to the die cutting for the card. So using white cardstock, I'm cutting out that cross stitch rectangle. And then using the rounded rectangle, I'm cutting out the black and also that cute plaid paper. And now I'm going to start using the elements for the oven. So I'm cutting out the little handle, the little tag, and the little towel. And then I'm going to cut out that part to open the oven. And I was so nervous doing it, but it worked absolutely perfect the first time. So I was so excited. Now I'm just coloring that little handle so it will be silver. And I'm coloring that little tag in green and stamping out the Open Me on it. And now I'm just cutting some white cardstock to be behind it so that when you open the oven, there is like an inside portion that I can color yellow and put the sentiment on. So I'm just gluing that part down, and then I'm just going to color it in yellow the way that I had colored that other part. And I'm just adhering that on. And I just love this oven so much. It's just so incredibly cute that it opens, and you could put anything in there. And so I put in those little cookies, and now I'm trying to figure out the sentiment. So I cut off the Christmas from the Christmas wishes and just put sweet wishes, so it had to do with baking. And then I'm just stamping that in there, and then I'm adding on the little handle. I'm folding it on the little folds that are there, adding the little towel, and then I use some doodlebug twine to add on that little tag, and it is just precious. You could use that for tags as well as like just popping it onto a card. So now I'm layering it all up, and I cut that black piece in half so that it has the two colors, so it's kind of like the flooring or like separates that a little bit. And now I have the little girl peeking from behind, and then I've got that little Yeti there, and she's going to be holding the cookies, and then I've got that little guy there. And I just think it looks so cute. Then I get out my Wink of Stella and add a little bit of glitter. I know this card is like mega glittery, but that's just me, so it is going to be very glittered up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to head over to Not2Shabby if you're going to purchase any of these products, and you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl. Bye, guys.